Welcome back, everybody, to the Geek Initiative Part 3. Apologies for the very quick break, or quick gap between breaks, but this section is looking to be a little longer, so we'll just get it. Make sure we had the time. So, thank you, Lawson, for describing it as girthy. I'd have it no other way.
Meaty.
I'm slightly uncomfortable. Let's move on. So, you okay there?
We've literally gone for a break, come back, and it's immediately off the rails within 5 seconds of restarting.
I just had to say it. I feel unclean.
That's
an
first.
achievement for you.
That is a first.
So,
I feel sticky.
everybody enters into the throne. It is the familiar, long, black hall. Pillars at the far on the left and right far ends.
Pillars to the left of me.
Indeed.
Towers to the right.
Indeed.
Here I am.
Stuck in
Stuck
the
in
middle
the middle.
with you.
With the king.
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
The king kind of swivels and looks to the far end of the hall to see his throne. Sat upon it is Cyrus Barrow.
Huh.
In front of him, to the left, is Alexander, and to the right, the Black Staff.
Ah. The black stuff.
The different black staff, whichever one's got trained when
Oh,
Alaran
of
wasn't
course,
around.
yes. I forgot the time slip.
The Black Staff was... Alaran was never the Black Staff.
No.
Yeah, but he was being trained to be.
He was the replacement for the Black Staff that already existed. Even then, he was being trained as the navigator, not strictly as the Black Staff. His father was the Black Staff before.
That's where
Yeah.
I'm getting it from, yeah.
It is still said current one. However, she looks older now.
So, as I step through behind the king, I'm going to pop out from behind him, look over there, and they're going to shout out, Cyrus, game's up. Alexander, meet your dad again, he's alive. Blackstaff,
Talk about
just
blowing
stand
the
down.
cover. Seriously.
Tavrion's gonna wait.
What do you mean blowing the cover? They're sat there looking at us.
We can solve
No,
this
damn
all
well
with
we're
just
coming.
a lovely chat,
It's like,
perhaps on the beach.
You're going down! I'm a conjurer of the universe and I cannot die!
are you... Yet you are not
I miss.
invisible.
Yes.
Oh,
I try again and I think I hit this time.
So, as you are moving in through the portal into this area, obviously you can see it clearly,
yeah.
and this all occurs, and you can see Cyrus at the far end seems to be missing an arm. Seems to be.
Does he look confused?
He doesn't look confused. He just kind of stands up.
Just slightly stumped.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming. You looked at me. You gave me that look before I even said it. So you thought it first.
I did. He stands up, and it seems like he has like a shoulder cape to mask the injury,
Dashing accessorizing.
and kind of with his right hand, he says, "Please come forward. We would discuss this like gentlemen, no?"
Yes, I
Exactly.
agree.
So, like a gentleman, you're going to stand up and you're going to get off that bloody throne and let the rightful king
Let's
sit.
not antagonise the man. Surely,
Why?
Surely we can solve this with.
You do realise what I do for a living, yeah?
You are such a coward, Tavrion, for God's sake.
I'm not a coward.
Why don't you go on their side?
I'm a pragmatist, darling.
Well, why don't you go and sit on the chair over there by the window?
It does look awful comfy.
Go on.
Get some
Bugger off. Useless sod.
So, the king steps forward. There is nothing to settle, traitor. I would have your head.
Traitors are strong.
Alexander steps forward and stands at guard.
Alexander, do you recognise your father?
I would wager a guess he's rather ensorcelled.
Sorry, I love the word ensorcelled.
It's
a really good word.
Actually, Alexander, just do yourself a favour here. Does the back of your neck itch?
Quiet, traitors!
Oh dear.
Traitor to who?
The crown!
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one here.
Roll for initiative? Well, don't, but...
We did that off screen.
We did that off screen because we're trying to save time.
Efficiency.
But...
Efficiency. Efficiency.
Girth.
Efficient initiative just works fine.
Stay away from me.
Stop forking each other.
The fork is strong with this one.
A fell energy.
Let's just get on with the fight, shall we?
We
Come
haven't
on.
got time for this
Come on.
shenanigans.
We're all ready for this climax.
On myself.
Edmund seems to be first in the order. He draws his sword and starts to quickly run across the hall towards his brother.
Okay.
Kind of comes to a stop in front of him and locks his sword against the glaive haft to kind of try and keep him from moving. Brother, you must listen. They tell the truth. Alexander does not seem to be having it. Magnus.
So, is Alexander in front of the patrician?
Alexander is moved forward a good 30 feet.
So I'm kind of thinking in my
Basically,
mind
a
it's
60-foot long.
Blackstaff, patrician, Alexander, but he came forward.
Yes.
So he's on the right.
Blackstaff is 60 feet away. The patrician is 70, and Alexander is 30.
Right. And there's pillars, yeah?
Yeah, at the very far edges.
Okay.
You can get to a pillar, but it would be almost parallel to where you are.
Yeah, what I'm basically trying to think is, can I dash? So, effectively, I've forgotten what my movement is. 30 foot, yeah. So if I dash 60 feet, can I then hide as my
Behind a pillar. Yeah. Well,
thingy?
Doing some exercises.
I was going to cast grease to stop him from moving. But if you've dashed, it's too late.
Well, actually, how far are they from me? Did you say 90 feet?
so the patrician is 70 feet.
Right, let me draw this out in my
Yeah,
head. So I've got it in my head. So, 70 foot
Yeah. Patrician is 70
is
feet.
patrician. You got Blackstaff, and you got Alexander.
Who is 30 foot. He came from where he was 30 foot forwards.
Right,
And Edmund met him in the middle.
that's 70 foot. So Edmund has rushed through to there. So Edmund is there. And I've got the king and blah 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 over
Everyone
here,
else is over there.
and we've got the pillars down the sides.
Yes.
Right. So in which case, I'm assuming Edmund can move the same distance as me.
He moved 30 feet.
Right. Oh, so was he already 10 foot in front of the king?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Right. So he's 40 foot from there. So here's the right. Okay. That makes sense then. So. In which case, I'm not going to try that hide thing. I can do this in a single move. I will move to the right of Edmund. So Alexander, I'm in base contact with Alexander effectively. And I'm going to do an attack, but with the specific aim of going for his ankles to try and get him to drop.
Okay.
rather than kill him.
Roderick?
Yeah, we want to see his neck.
So yeah, I'm going to do
Functionally-
non-lethal
yeah,
damage.
Functionally non-lethal, yeah.
Can I do this? Come on. 17. Didn't think so.
Plate mail says no.
Bugger.
Right.
So in which case... hang on. I have advantage because he hasn't had his turn yet. But it's not a crit.
You're an assassin.
I remember this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they haven't had their turn in combat yet, I have advantage, so I get to roll again. Come on. Yes, that's better. So that would be 23 then.
As a reaction, he's going to attempt to parry you with the haft of his weapon. So he's going to be basically shoving away Edmund and swinging the blade down to parry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do it?
At least that gets rid of his reaction.
It does.
So it's down to you three. Hint.
Excuse me while I search for a D4.
Tavron's plan is run away.
The bastard of all dice.
You want one?
Oh no, I've got them. I just need to
Just
find
roll a
them.
d8 and halve it.
That's what I'm going to do. So, successfully, he parries the attack.
Does that include the sneak attack damage?
What it does is increase his armor class to the point at which it would no longer hit.
Okay.
It only increases for the duration of that attack. So after this turn, it is back to what it was before.
Right. That's my reaction. Can I do a bonus action to do anything useful?
Didn't you dash?
Yes. I ran. I just moved
30 feet.
because I moved to 30 feet and went to the side. Actually, I should have had advantage anyway. Yeah, no, that would allow me to have the sneak attack because I've got an ally within 5 feet. I've done the single attack. He's blocked it. As a bonus action, I will take the dash feet. But what I'm going to dash is only 5 feet round the back of him so that Edmund gets advantage. Effectively, I'm going to flank him. So I will be there. It does also mean that I'm the closest to the patrician to get hit. So guys,
Squishy.
sort him out. And I guess that's it. And get ready to do uncanny dodge and hope I survive.
Okay. Cyrus is next in the order.
Bugger. Shit. I thought I was doing the honourable thing here.
The honourable thing is to die in combat.
Well, the best thing to do is to reduce the numbers of the enemy. So there's less hits against you. But unfortunately,
Cyrus,
I think that's what he's going to do.
you don't see anything or hear anything, but very suddenly you feel a presence behind you and hear a voice in your ear.
I'll pay you 1,000 gold if you just let me win.
It's, I'll pay you off. I'll pay you $100 to fuck off.
Sorry, how much?
But the
You're sounding desperate. Go higher.
no, you hear a voice in your ear. Pathetic interpretation of a reptile.
Says the dragon with one arm.
Would you look around when he spoke?
The voice and the presence, does it feel like it's him or some sort of spectral type of...
It feels like it's him.
I probably would glance quickly, yeah.
Behind you is the eye of an enormous dragon.
Oh.
It stands back up to its full height. It is missing its front left leg.
So hang on, it's front left leg. Well, at least he's not going to stomp me. I'm still going to get bitten in half, but fuck it.
I realise the enormity of the task we are now taking on.
Tavrion looks at the dragon and thinks about the beach and the hunky orcs and the sea elves.
You're going to go back through the fucking portal, aren't you?
There's no wall.
It's shut.
Is there a door? Because he's using it.
Looks at his bag of holding things. If I just jump in, what'll happen? Be a quicker death than this.
It kind of sits up on its haunches almost bipedal in how it's standing. And with its one front claw, it reaches down and places a claw on your back.
Is that to touch me or to claw me?
It's not attacking you.
It's a spell attack of some kind.
I just really hope he's not trying to draw a rune on my neck.
Magnus is going to end up fighting for the patrician.
Roll,
I'll do my best to kill you all.
you can roll your evasion if you want to, but this isn't strictly an attack, nor is it a spell.
I don't have evasion. I only have
Of course.
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
I don't get evasion till I level up.
You're right. The claw.
And you're super stingy with your level ups.
I am. Yeah.
Low level D&D,
Very
good
stingy
D&D.
with them.
You just hear this kind of rumbling growl. I could kill you now, but I want to see you suffer.
Same here, buddy.
Gently removes the claw. No force was exerted on you.
Quite literally playing with his food. I don't like this.
At this time,
You may call me aperitif.
everybody needs to do a wisdom saving.
Oh, why wisdom?
Fear. Wisdom
Oh,
save.
fuck, that's an 8.
Yeah,
Not bad, but
take
it's...
I have -2 to wisdom. This is a high int, low wisdom character.
Took a fat 19. I like that. I don't like that very much.
19.
15. Not great, but it's not terrible. But
8.
did we heal up, by the way?
Yeah, you would have done before.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I just thought otherwise I'm buggered.
I realise I got a 7 for my initiative. Doesn't matter.
So, what was the roll on the wisdom?
8.
8.
19.
15.
And Dusk?
On the wisdom, 19.
We're buggered.
You both succeed.
Surprisingly.
Tavrion, still a little bit
We
scared.
both failed.
You both failed. You are both now frightened
Of the patrician.
of the patrician.
Quite understandably, I think.
Yeah.
So you're no longer.
I was expecting
Master
this
of
is
the
quite
universe.
No! This is what I... Yeah, that's what...
I can't join
That's
my
what-
buddies!
That's what that's what was
Doesn't mean
going
I
to
can't
happen.
be hurt.
So, strictly speaking, just so you're aware of what that means, you have disadvantage on ability and attack rolls whilst you are within sight of the target.
God.
And you can't move closer to the dragon.
I'm okay. Because I'm not looking at him. I only glanced back.
I'm considering you ran forwards, I'm looking directly at this thing.
So you don't have to go away, you don't have to move away, but you can't move closer.
Okay, I'm kind of just pinned in place then, so I suppose I can strafe.
Paralysed with fear.
Just remember, what you can do is move to the side and block the sight of the dragon by one of the pillars and still see Alexander or Blackstaff.
Yeah, that's kind of the
You
plan.
can do that. Well, actually, I don't know. Blackstaff would be behind the patrician now, wouldn't he?
She would be.
She, yes. I keep calling her a he.
The original Blackstaff was a he. It was
Yeah.
Alaran's father.
It's because I keep thinking Black Rod instead.
I think that's
And that's usually a bloke smacking on the door of Parliament.
Actually, I think it's recently.
Okay, that's fine. We can make this work. We can make this
I'm
work.
so out of date.
So,
Stab you.
that will come through horribly on the mics. Please don't.
Oh. Ding dong.
At this point, the dragon, Mr. Cyrus Barrow, is going to
Fireball.
make some attacks.
Oh God.
Please be spell attacks against other people.
No.
Bollocks.
It's a bite and 2 claw attacks.
If I can't see him, he can't see me.
It's making the bite attack against Edmund,
Okay.
and from there we'll see where he goes.
He can't see me. He just can't see me. I'm not here. I'm hidden.
Why am I fighting a dragon? I'm level 6.
Quite correct.
I suppose we should have waited till the king stepped forward.
We could have been on a beach with the sea elves
This
and all.
was my comment at the outset.
Yes, but
Why am I fighting a dragon? I'm
you've got
level
to remember
6.
that until he failed his wisdom save, Magnus isn't afraid of anything.
Is this the first time Magnus is experiencing fear?
Yes.
Look at that.
Quite
You can't see me.
paralysing, isn't it?
You can't see me. I'm not here.
Everyone looks upon Magnus. Pathetic.
Fuck you.
Tavern straps.
Oh, this thing's going to be fucking immune to fire damage as well, isn't it?
Not strictly.
He might be a.
But you can still blow his claws off.
He's black.
He's black. Really.
Black dragon, which is...
Necromantic
Well,
juice, isn't it?
look, in the book, it would probably be acid. But all I'm saying is that it's not necessarily going to be by the book, is it?
Edmund is hit by the bite.
Oh no.
Edmund basically as he's being bitten, it uses the sword to try and kind of create a wedge so that it can't be the full force. But it's still taking a significant amount of damage.
Is it going to be enough to one-hit kill Malcador? Let's find out.
No, he's the conduit of time.
No, Malcador has been disabused of that notion now that he's frightened of the fucking huge dragon.
Chapter 2 ends with the end of Liability Inc. Can't see me.
We're going to have a claw attack against a Mr. Magnus.
Can't see me.
Claw.
I'm invisible.
What's your armor class?
What did you roll?
What's your armor class?
17. Let me guess, you've crit.
Catastrophically, I have crit. Failed.
Crit fail.
Oh.
You rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Bloody
Who'd
hell.
have funk it?
Anyway, it's for the second claw attack.
That's a miracle.
I crit!
There's a miracle.
Yeah.
Uh,
At least I'm not taking full force of any hit. Because he only gets 3 attacks.
Unless.
Because he said so. He said a bite and 2 claws attack.
Unless. Bonus action. Multi attack. Legendary action.
No,
You say
bonus
17.
action, roll over and die.
17.
Yes.
So this one's a hit.
Okay.
A ruby necklace for Magnus.
Unfortunately, Magnus is red and you wouldn't notice it.
When you staying.
16 slashing damage.
I was literally about to
Uncanny
say
dodge.
16 billion damage.
Oop, broke my pen.
8.
Struggling with maths.
Excuse me.
You used to take half, right? So it'd be 8.
Yeah, I was trying to do maths off
maths
of that.
the other way. Subtraction cannot do.
That is the end of Mr. Barrow's turn,
Thanks, Mr. Barrow.
which makes it Alexander's turn.
Which is really not that much better.
Alexander.
Damn, he gets his reaction back now.
Shit! Alexander will be making 2 weapon attacks against Edmund.
Thank God.
They're trying to kill the
I don't give a
sun.
shit if Edmund dies.
Both are hits.
Oof.
I just don't want him to die too quick. Because that will hurt.
So your
A
plan is,
mercenary bastard. At
yeah, your
all
plan is to
levels.
keep the meat shield alive.
Well, yeah, I need an ally within 5 feet of
They
the
call
enemy.
it cavalry on it now.
Edmund is hit both times, taking basically 2 blows to his legs. They are severe hits. He's bleeding heavily, but he's still standing.
Tough as nails.
Tough as nails indeed.
Tough as nails.
Hard as nails.
Which makes Dusk's turn.
Indeed.
Take out Alexander. Kill him now.
Strike him down.
With your
And your journey towards Cyrus Barrow will be complete.
take his side. Take his place by my side.
We can rule the galaxy as father and son. Something, 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 Cyrus Barrow.
Something.
At which point Dusk goes, it can't be father and son. Wrong bits.
Okay, so what's happening is my action is going to be to invoke Path to the Grave
Okay.
upon Alexander on this occasion.
Okay.
Okay.